All right. I'm gonna give you guys more Halo Wars advice and knowledge. Um, in Halo Wars, there are three very main important things. One of the very important things are having lots of skill. You want to have the right skill in the game. One of the other important things in the game is knowledge. You want to have sufficient knowledge of the game. And the most important thing in the game is virtues, your values. Do you want to win? Do you show up to play your best? Are you consistent? Are you disciplined? Do you take risks? Decision making. All those things are very important. They're more important than the knowledge or the skill. Because with those things, you can get the others. Um, you want to have a value of mutual respect. You want to be well disciplined. You want to be consistent. You want to show up and perform at your best every single game. Um, yeah, you want to have courage. You need to challenge yourself. That's right. Yeah. Um, as for teams, it is the responsibility of the best player on any given team to lead the entire team to victory. The best player's job is to lead. The worst players, their job is to follow the best player's lead. Also, communication should only be used if it is necessary. Communication should only be used when you need to communicate. If the team has good synergy, there should be no verbal communication needed. Players should just play and know where to be. But if the team lacks synergy, then communication must be implemented. And communication should be kept to a minimum. It should be only used when necessary. You shouldn't say too much and you shouldn't say too little. You should say the exact amount that the situation requires. As for teammates, you should not bail your teammates out when they screw up because that sets a bad precedent. That means they become weak. They become dependent on you to bail them out. They don't improve. They don't learn. The consequences of those actions have to be actualized for the team to keep moving forward. But I'm not saying you should never bail your teammates out. If your teammate played the game the right way and it was not their fault, you should definitely bail them out. That's what teammates are for. Your job is not to save your teammates from their screw ups. Your job is to save your teammates when they are playing the right way. When they're playing the game the correct way, that's when you should bail them out. You should also pick your teammates wisely. You should pick players you like playing with. Don't play on teams that you don't want to play on. Also, competition is very, very important. Everyone should be competing to win. Everyone should be playing their best. Everyone should be playing with people they like playing with. Right? If somebody's making you lose, you should probably stop playing with them until they put in the effort, the commitment to the team. The bad players should not lead teams. The good players should always lead teams. Whoever is the best player on the team, their job is to lead the team every time. Know who the best player on the team is. Being the best player on the team isn't about skill. It's about knowledge. Just because you're the most skilled player on the team does not make you the best player on the team. To be the best player on the team, you have to have a combination of knowledge, skill, and the right virtues and values. That's what makes you the leader of the team. Whoever knows the most should lead the team, not whoever's the most talented. So the player that knows the most is the best player on the team, and they are the leader of the team. But the only exception is when the most talented player on the team has sufficient knowledge to supplant the best player on the team. So when your knowledge as the most talented player increases to a level sufficient to overtake the most knowledgeable player, then you will lead the team. Then the leadership of the team is transferred from the most knowledgeable player to the player that possesses both knowledge and skill. You don't need to know everything. You just need to know enough. I relied on knowing things to win. I didn't rely on talent. I had some talent, but I relied on knowledge to beat players. And so, knowledge beats talent when talent lacks sufficient knowledge. But if you have the talent and you have the knowledge and you have the right values, it is hard for you to be defeated. It is hard for other players to surpass you. Also, try to avoid risky plays. Risky plays make you a bad player. Instead, play it safe. Be disciplined. Don't take shortcuts. Don't cheat. Work hard. Compete. Strive to win. Choose your teammates well. Make sure that your time is not being wasted. Don't be too needy. You don't need other players to validate you. You should believe in yourself, but don't get a big head. Don't have too much of an ego. Don't have low self-esteem. Be level-headed. Be firm. Learn from those who know more than you. You may be more talented, but be humble and learn from those who know more than you. Once you've learned enough, then you are ready to lead. Also, yes, each bad game can put you in a loop of bad games. So that's why when you have teammates, your teammates cannot screw up the team. They have to not take risks. If they're going to take risks, that's going to make the team bad, and that's going to make everyone in the team bad. And so you can't allow your teammates to take crazy risks. If they're going to take crazy risks, that's going to make you bad. That's going to make the team bad. Just don't play. Don't listen to the opposing team. The opposing team's job is not to help you win while you're playing them. You can ask the opposing players for advice after you've been thoroughly defeated, after the game has finished. You can ask for advice. but only ask the best player or the most knowledgeable player on the opposing team after you've been defeated. The right values to have: mutual respect, discipline, consistency, honesty, compassion, cooperation, coordination, communication. Results: winning, ambition, humility. You must master those virtues, and you must perfect your skills, and you must gain sufficient knowledge, and then you will dominate the game. All right. Thanks. See you guys later.